So the first one is to take action in order to get to know yourself, which is it's somewhat counterintuitive because we've been taught the opposite. We've been taught that you need to figure out who you are before you take action. And so we end up spending a lot of time looking inside when often the best way to get to know yourself is by taking action and learning about yourself. And I'm going to give an example, maybe not the best example, but it's one that comes to mind of a friend of mine who studied international trade in college. And when she graduated, she wasn't able to find a job in her field. So she was just throwing resumes out there and ended up getting hired as a flight attendant. And I remember when she was hired for this job and when she was going through training, she told me, Ed, I have absolutely no desire to do this. I'm scared. I'm, just zero interest at all. And then she started actually doing the job and she found out that she loved it. And so there was no way for her to know that until she took that action and actually started doing that job. Now, the reason why I say it's not the best example is in this case, it was a sort of a random thing that she ended up in this career. So I don't encourage people to just randomly throw out resumes. I do think you need to be strategic and identify, maybe 5 or 10 things that, have been kind of running around in your head or just kind of sound interesting and start doing some research on those careers. Talk to people who are in those professions. If you can, do some job shadowing or do some volunteering and, then reflect, okay? So once you've gathered that information on 5 or 10 careers that sound interesting, then reflect on what you've learned about those careers and whether or not those might be a good fit for you.